Hi, Victor.
Hi, Jasmine.
Okay, so we got 10 now.
Yeah, and somebody else just got in too.
Yep, we're at 11. Marco's here. That's good.
Hey, Marco. Okay, so are you guys ready to start? Do you want me to start and then somebody else takes the lead?
Yeah, that
Yeah, we
works.
can start.
Okay, so you can see my screen so far. That's what these are the pairs that I have identified so far. So I'm starting with Euro AUD. Uh, do you guys already have your list as well? Do I need to go through the whole analysis or can I just explain why I want to enter this one next week?
I think what we can do is you can go through like three or four pairs that you like the most and say what you're looking at those, and then someone else can go and like say like the three, four, five that they like the most, and so on and so forth until we
Okay.
have the top five that we all agree that are like maybe the best, and then so on and so forth.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so my first one is Euro AUD. This is the weekly time frame. We are bearish. We had already identified on the daily from last week because that's one of the pairs that Alex also had on his list. On the daily, you can see I've outlined the head and shoulder that I have identified. We are now retesting the neckline here at the area of interest, and we have a beautiful rejection on the daily. So I've already added all my confluences. If you guys agree, I've checked the 4 hour as well. We haven't shifted structure on the 4 hour for now. So this is one that I'm expecting to just from here just go down. Hopefully it works out. Um, so that's my number one. Do you guys have the same one on your list? Do you have it as well or no?
Yeah, Euro AUD is probably the top one on my list. It's ready, and all we need is uh confirmation candlestick.
What do you mean by confirmation candlestick?
So it's the candlestick that's gonna form. I'm hoping for a bearish
Ah, for this
engulfing.
one, like yeah, to have like an engulfing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm, okay. Okay, so that's my number one. We what I like about this one is that on the daily we have the EMA, we have a potential evening star formation, and then yeah, when once we have the engulfing, that will confirm it. And I like that we are also rejecting the previous structure point on the daily. After that, on the 4 hour, we don't have the EMA, but we are at the previous structure point, which I've identified here. This is my higher high, higher low. We're bullish on the 4 hour for now, and the previous structure point is right here, so we are right there. So far, I don't see a pattern. We could form a pattern because this could be another left head, right shoulder if it continues to form and we break the structure. That would be beautiful. Yeah.
Jasmine, can you what lower time frame are you looking at for the shape of structure?
Right now I'm on the 4 hour. Once like tomorrow I'll be checking out the 2 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes, but I'm not there yet because we're like we're not this is the 30 minute. So we went from bearish to bullish again here and here. We're still bullish on the 30 minute.
Yeah.
So right now, this is on my watch list as the number one.
Okay.
My second one would be USD CHF. I know that we're bearish on all time frames, but I love how like we already started to have a reaction to the upside. And I am expecting, am hoping that we're going to retest this area this area of interest to then have the push to the upside. On all time frames, we are bearish, but because of market position, meaning that we are at the all-time low, that's why I'm expecting a push to the upside, if that makes sense for you guys. What do you think?
Yeah, on that one, I think it's pretty much the same scenario as last week. Alex took this trade as a high risk
Counter.
trade
Mm,
to the upside because only because we were like on the bottom and that's what where he lost like 150K. I think now that we are having like a pullback, we might like wait for like a retest of the RF interest that we have right on the bottom to
yeah.
buy. But I still think it's a high risk trade. But yeah, it's also on my watch list.
Okay. So yeah, that one would be. I would like to. I would like to try this one, but we'll see. And then
Mhm.
my third one is Euro NZD. For me, this one was simple, and because we are also at an all-time high, and I feel like it's due, I can see that it's due for a retracement. So I would like to take the counter trend trade to go back to this daily area of interest. Let me see if I have this one also as the. It's also a weekly actually. Well, we only have two touches. So I can't really, that's why I didn't count it as a weekly area of interest. Um, we are bullish on all time frames. I think my 4 hour is also bullish, yes. So that to me, I would like to see it as a count, like just like you guys taking it on AUD JPY, I think this week, right? So to me, it looks very similar to this one. That's why I'm interested in that one. I also have just as a last one, GBP AUD. Just because finally we had the retest of the neckline also on the daily for this head and shoulder on the daily. And it finally gave the engulfing uh, at the 4 hour. And I was in actually on Friday and I had just to close because it was Friday. Um, but I would love to see if this one is going to continue to the downside. That would be great.
Okay, I would just like to add for the previous pair, it has extreme bullish momentum. So the counter trend trade is going to be really, really risky
Mm,
because it's not slowing down at all.
mm. Well, but we are, if you look at the weekly and the daily, we are we are really at an all-time high. We haven't been that high since like more than a decade.
Yeah, that is a really good point.
So
Uh,
uh that's why I think this one could be due for a retracement and we shall see.
it could
So
be a pretty big counter trend trade. Yeah.
yeah, it could. I don't know. Like it needs to form right now, there's no rejection, there's nothing. We need to see how it's gonna go on Monday, perhaps Tuesday, and then make the decision from there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing and then I'm gonna let you guys, whoever wants to take the screen, go ahead and do it.
Do you want to go, William?
Oh no, she covered all mine.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
No, it's all right.
Okay, then let me share my screen.
Okay. Good. You can. You should be able to.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
yeah, as a first trade idea, I do have the same one that you have. I think we are rejecting the neckline.
Hmm.
Yeah, you also had this one, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we are ready to sell. I will just wait for a confirmation on lower time frames to sell. Yeah, we have like the pattern form and everything. In AUD CAD,
Mm,
I think we are ready to buy if we respect the area of interest. If we break the area of interest, then I will not look at this one anymore because I think if it doesn't slow down, it'll just keep going. And I might just wait until it gets to this next area of interest to see if I buy to get to this one. In AUD CHF, I'm sorry, I think I went too fast, right? I don't know. I think I don't see as many things as you do, Sharon. I'm not an expert yet. In AUD CHF, it's a little bit choppy, but I think now that we got to this area of interest, it slowed down. It's giving us a rejection to the upside. Weekly is bearish, daily is bullish, and 4 hours bullish. So I think we just need to wait for a new higher high on the 4 hour to buy. So I'll just wait for it to get like to about around this point where it's our 4 hour higher high to have a break of this structure, giving us the signal to buy to the upside.
okay. I don't think I had this one. Hold on. Allow me to just check
Yeah,
if
for
I had
sure.
this AUDCHF.
Do you want me to change to a different time frame?
No, no, you're good. I mean, however, you want to show us the weekly perhaps?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So on the weekly, it's like super bullish, very sorry.
Mhm.
And then it's consolidating, and I think if we like respect this point, it might go up.
Okay.
So you're going against the trend, correct?
Yeah, I'm daily is bullish, and if the 4 hour stays bullish, I think it's gonna go up to maybe like this, break this structure
A1.
on the daily. Yeah, yeah. As you can see on the daily, we have our higher low, higher high. So I think it's going back, and it might like get new higher highs with this momentum that it has. And yeah, of course, if it breaks and becomes bearish on the daily, I will not be interested anymore.
Okay. Yeah, and it also is that it's retesting the previous structure point, right?
Hmm.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. In this one, GBP USD on the weekly, we are bearish. On the daily, we are bearish as well. Yeah. Okay. Why didn't I put the 4 hour? No, never mind. I'm gonna skip this one because I. All right. All right. I think on NCD USD,
What?
we have a weekly pattern, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I think we are just broke the neckline, so I will just wait for it to have a pullback into the area of interest to sell.
And is there one also on the daily?
On the daily, let's see.
Oh, no.
No, it doesn't look very clean. Uh, it's 4 hour. So yeah, in the 4 hour, it's not respecting this RF interest. So I think I'll just wait for a retracement to sell.
Oh, on the weekly.
Yeah, that one looks really good on the weekly. You just got to retest the neckline and then
Yeah,
sell.
yeah, on the weekly looks pretty
Mm,
interesting. NCD USD.
This looks like a trade to hold for maybe a couple of days. Like if you get into this trade, you gotta hold it for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't have a lot of momentum to get there quick.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point.
Um, yeah, I mean, those are the five that I had like the most. I analyzed like all of them, but yeah, those are the ones I like the most, and I think they are like ready to take some action. I mean, all of these are like retest to sell, retest to sell as well. This one is a trade I took, but yeah, it still has to get some time to get to this area to buy. So yeah, those were my main pairs that I analyzed. And I'm sorry, I don't have as much things as Shannon with like uh retest the previous structure point and all that. But yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I saw, and I focused mainly on Earth interest. So if you guys saw anything else, let me know.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So far, those head and shoulder trades are looking the best.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to go?
Marco was like made a comment on the chat. Um, Marco, do you want to share your screen? Or I don't know if you can actually. Marco, are you still here? No, I don't know. Anyone else wants to go?
I'm just here to watch today, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah, same here. I'm still practicing, so
Yeah,
maybe next
I'm
Saturday I'll be ready to.
happy that you guys had some pairs on the list, and now I can go through the conferences myself as well.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, same here.
William, do you want to share your screen?
Oh, I'm on my phone right now.
Okay. Was there any other pairs that you saw?
The most ones that I'm going for are the head and shoulders ones, and you guys both covered them.
Okay.
I would just like to know if anyone else in the meeting has any questions like about the pairs that they just went over, or other pairs, or anything.
I do have a question though. Sorry, Jasmine, go ahead.
No, no worries. If you want, I can just open the chart so we're not just looking at a black screen.
Sure, if you can.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
not related to a pair, but I'm
okay.
still having some issues regarding the candlestick rejection,
Okay.
and I don't know where I'm getting stuck. But every time I open my confluences, it's always a 0% for a candlestick rejection.
Do, do you have a pair in mind specifically where we can all look at? Did it help you?
No, not really. But it was the same pair that we were holding last week. I think it was Euro AUD,
Mm-hmm. So,
the trade that where we all got not wigged out, but it went into the other direction.
do you see my screen?
Yeah, yes.
So, for example, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but for me, like you see, I'm on the daily time frame on Euro AUD. You see this doji candlestick?
Yeah.
Okay. If you review, I mean, if you watch the recording where Alex, goes over the candlestick rejections and the different formations, it
Mm-hmm.
was one of the early, I think I have it somewhere. Hold on a second.
I get it confused because what I see it as, okay, right now the candlestick hasn't closed, so we don't take it as a confluence. And then I start looking at the candlestick one before that, and then I assume that, okay, so this, since the previous candlestick closed, I can take that as a confluence.
Right. Well, so in this case, for example, now this candlestick, the last candlestick, the doji that you see, has closed. So
Yes.
you would count this one as a confluence for sure.
Yeah, yeah, because it's closed right now.
Correct. Like you're saying, like, let's say you're right here. You're seeing this morning star formation, and let's say that the blue hasn't isn't there yet. I
Yeah.
would count this one as, let's say that, it's Monday morning and I see this one going up. I would count this as a rejection because it just happened. But for example, if I'm right here on this blue one that I'm pointing at, this
Yeah,
would not be, even if it's closed, this is not a candlestick rejection.
I see. Okay.
Does that help? Does that
Yep.
clarify or
Yep.
yeah? Okay.
The class when we saw the candlestick rejection patterns is on the 29th of August.
29. I got it.
29th of August is when we saw like all the patterns, the hammer, hanging man, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, morning star, evening star, like all those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a printout of it too.
Okay.
I just printed it out.
Um, any other, you want me to like show you the other pairs that I had in mind too?
Oh yeah, for
Sure,
sure.
great.
Yeah.
We have more things in mind, for sure.
This one we went over. I had I was looking at Euro CAD.
I also saw,
What?
I also saw that one as well.
Yeah. Do you have it? You have it on your list, I think, because I see that you have it. So we've analyzed it the same. You have it for sale?
Yeah, I have a, my area of interest is a little bit higher than yours, so I have it to retest the area of interest to sell.
Uh, I have it here too, but you saying this one is higher,
My area of interest, yes, a little bit higher.
like
Uh,
this? Or you mean position higher?
yeah, position is a little bit higher.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, but I have that one as well to retest and sell.
Okay.
Maybe retest the previous structure point to sell.
The previous structure point would be this one in this case.
No, the one on the bottom.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, this one. Correct.
Yeah, that's what I have. Like if it reaches that
That?
structure point, sell.
Okay, cool. So it would be something like this. And we also have a round psychological level at that area.
Hmm.
Cool. So this is EuroCAD. Then I think, do you have this one? I'm looking at your list as well. NZD
Yeah, I have that one on the bottom. But yeah,
Yeah,
also.
I was like, I think that if it's same thing, like we are so bearish on the daily, uh, and we haven't been like usually this support is pretty respected.
Hmm.
So I'm just expecting for a retest of this area to then buy. But it's for me it's like yeah, here it's bearish. It shouldn't be bullish. Sorry about that. Uh, it's a major counter trend trade because all the time frames are bearish.
Hmm.
But because of market position, I'm thinking that it's due for a retracement to go up. We'll see, but it's on the bottom of my list, so I'll see that.
Doesn't it
Yeah.
look like a head and shoulder?
No, I don't see it. I try to see it, but I don't see it. Perhaps on the 4 hour, but on the 4 hour, I think that there's been one right here, head, left shoulder, retest, and then it already happened. We had one here that I caught, and so I'm thinking it may just consolidate for a while before we had another push up. So I don't know.
On that one, I have that one on the bottom of my list as well.
Yeah.
Uh, I do see your point of like we are in the lowest, almost on the lowest we've been in a while. But I see that it broke the area of interest and it has a lot of momentum to the downside. So for me, that one I'll wait to retest the area of interest to sell.
To sell, not to buy.
Yeah, to sell because if you go a little bit to the left on April, we also have
Um,
uh,
on the daily or on the weekly?
yeah, right there on April.
Right here. Yeah.
Well, actually thinking about April, and well, this is NCD CAD. I don't know how much the tariffs affected that.
I don't know,
Mm,
but I think like recently there's been a lot of reaction from this area. So that's what
mhm.
I'm basing my reasoning on that. Because this is the most like the most recent activity.
True,
But
true.
we shall see. It's on the bottom of the list. So I don't even know if it's I don't even know that it's going to be for next week. I think perhaps in 2 weeks. I don't know.
Hmm.
Um, and then I had, what is this one? AUD USD. I see it as, I think this one I'm going with the trend. Yeah. Weekly, the weekly and the daily are bullish. So I'm just going with the trend. The 4 hour is bearish, but it's just for me the end of the retracement, retesting the area of interest and then buy. And that I think could be actually, I don't know why I put it on the bottom of my list. This one should come then definitely up. But yeah, those are also ones that I'm looking perhaps for next week. But the other top four for sure for next week, for me at least. That's
These
True.
my
all look really good.
Marco also texted on the chat about USD JPY.
Yeah, USDJPY.
let me check the chat. Um
For me, USDJPY, I
JPY, hold on.
analyzed it, but I put it all the way to the bottom because I think on the daily is super choppy.
Um,
And
yeah, me too. Yeah,
it
I
might
definitely.
place like it might go down, but it might keep going up. Like it might just like consolidate like it did like five days ago. Like I don't know, like that. I did saw that one, but I think right now I don't know in what direction is it gonna go because it's just super choppy.
Mm. Yeah, and I don't like there are so many super long wicks.
Hmm.
I just don't feel comfortable. Like I don't think I'm at that level. I'm sure more advanced people or intermediate they can do it. I don't to me it's like I don't want to be caught in a wig like that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I did so, and I do think it might have a like a sell position there,
Here?
but I don't know. Like I'm a super high risk trade. I like risking trades and I like momentum and I maybe don't go like super in deep into the analysis. But yeah, in that one, I don't know what it's gonna do. Like it had like the past 2 weeks, it has done like so many things that it's just like nope, this is way too much for me.
Yeah, on the yeah. No, for me, yeah. I feel this for me, I don't know. I don't feel it. Like I don't want to get caught into when I look at the weekly, that doesn't inspire me. That just looks very I wouldn't know what to do with this.
Hmm.
What did Marco say about US not bad USD JPY? Um, I don't know what Marco had in mind in this. Uh,
It looks like USD JPY could have a wick fill on the final one because it has retested the area of interest on the last candlestick, and it could have a wick fill all the way down to the second area of interest.
good. Yeah, but
But then again, it's really choppy, and I would not risk it.
yeah, no. I don't feel comfortable. I don't think I'm at that level yet. So,
There's plenty of other markets that look so much cleaner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's the main point as Alex was saying. Like, oh, like if you don't feel comfortable with this market, there's like way too many other like trades, and
mm,
at the end, like we are gonna be trading two or maybe three
mm,
trades every week. So yeah, if we have like another five that look a lot cleaner, I think we should focus on those ones.
okay. Marco says I'm waiting for a reaction to sell. The USD macro level is very weak. I don't know what that means, the USD macro. And
I think
Jack
he's
said,
talking about the lower time frames.
uh, like
Macro
how
is bigger time frames, micro is smaller.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
Oh, you said micro.
not macro. I mean MA, yeah, sorry about my accent. Um, I don't know. A reaction to sell because what? Because this is a major rejection candlestick, Marco? Is that what why are you saying? Macroeconomic economics, you mean?
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a specialist on that, so I wouldn't.
He's using things that we weren't taught in the G Club that
Like
Alex doesn't use.
Okay. I mean, it is a good point. Like, this is a beautiful rejection candlestick. I can see how this could just now retest this area of interest and then sell. But I don't know that I so much prefer Euro AUD like the other ones that I don't know that I wanna macro.
Now Euro AUD is on top of my list.
Yeah, mine too. So he says macroeconomics, the dollar is very weak. Okay, so perhaps that one could be added to the list. Have you studied some micro? No, I have not. No, economics is not at all my industry. Sorry. Just responding to Marco. Um, okay, so anyone else, do you have any questions or
How does the stop loss take profit look on the main Euro AUD Head and Shoulders one?
on this, the Euro AUD?
Yeah.
Um, that's a good question. I
uh,
would go down to, well, right now we're not even there, but let's say that if the break, well, let's say that we have from this reaction here, it starts going bearish and we break the structure. I
uh,
would probably put my, just like he taught us, right? I would probably put my stop loss. I would not do just 10 or 15 pips above this wick. I think I would just go way over the area of interest to cover. And you still have a very decent risk to reward. And I don't know if I would, yeah. And then I would aim at the next, uh, I think for now, I would just aim for this area of interest. And then if it passes it, I'll just see how it passes it. But for the stop loss, that's what I would do. But here on the daily though, the wick is right here,
hmm. Yeah, super high.
super high. And I don't think, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would put my stop loss on the daily time frame. I think
Yeah,
I think I
I
would focus on the 4 hour.
I tried doing the stop loss on the daily. You
Yeah, no, it does make sense.
the week is so high, like you'll have to be like all the way to the other area of interest, like right in the middle of the area of interest, the stop loss.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll have to put the take profit very down to the bottom.
Unless, so we're retesting here, unless you move your entry point. Yeah, but no, that,
Do you guys usually put take profit too, or do you just see the market in a few days and then just exit?
No, what Alex told us about the take profit and stop loss is first you have to put your stop loss 10 to 15 pips above the previous week of the breakup structure, and then do a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio on your take profit. If you don't get your 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio, let's say you have like an area of interest, or it looks like too crazy, like way too much of a profit, that
Yeah.
means you shouldn't like take that trade because it doesn't have like that much room. And if can give you more than that 2 to 1, settle for the 2 to 1. And when it reaches your take profit point, look at the market and wait for either like a slowdown to like close the position, or if it has like more momentum, just let it open and keep going.
I see. Okay.
but I think here, like on the 4 hour, for example, but this is, I think, a question we should ask tomorrow to Alex if we can. I don't know if he takes questions during the Sunday swings, but if we go bearish here, I expect to pass this area of interest anyway. That's on the daily. So that's me, but I wouldn't it's very tricky here where to put the stop loss to cover any liquidity grab, because otherwise, like if I go above the daily, that's a crazy, like it would have to go all the way to this. I guess this is the weekly area of interest. Let me see something. Yeah, this would be the weekly area of interest. And then I wouldn't be afraid on the daily to put my stop loss there, because you still get a 1, 2, 3. But again, I think this is a question to Alex, 'cause I'm not an expert on that. So I don't want to tell you guys something that I'm not sure of.
Um, how about you wait for the daily to give us a bearish candle, at least a bearish engulfing candle before we can take a trade?
You can, that's your decision.
Yeah.
I might not want to do that though. But yeah, definitely, you can definitely do that.
Okay.
But I mean, if it's bearish, then it has to pass on the daily, it has to pass this blue candlestick here.
At that point, you miss the trade already.
Like, I don't know. And then where do you put your stop loss? I like perhaps you're back in the same, I mean, I don't want to play with a take profit either, so maybe you would have to wait for a retracement to place your
Yeah,
entry. I don't
yeah,
know.
wait for it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Um,
I feel the market can still go up because the market is actually rejecting from a weekly area of interest. So the market can still go up. So I would love to see a daily bearish engulfing candle.
Mhm.
Then I can take more sales and I'll target over the weekly lower low.
but remember that we are bearish
Yeah, I know.
on weekly and daily.
I know.
Okay. Okay.
But just
William put
expect.
something on the chat very important about the take profit. And yeah, you are right, William. What Alex told us is to not put like a sell order on the take profit. Like don't put like
Don't
a
put a
sell.
take profit, yeah.
Yeah, what I do is I put an alert So it alerts me when I'm at my take profit, and that's when I look at the chart and I decide if I want to close the position or not. Yeah, Alex told us to wait for like a retracement, like a pullback or something, and that's when you close. Or if it just keeps going, just like let it ride.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's what I do too.
Okay, guys, do you have any other questions? Let me open the chat. Somebody said, never please take profit because. Okay.
Yeah, how does the take profit look on the other Head and Shoulders that we went over?
Uh,
Um,
what
which
pair?
one? GB, the other, I don't have a Head and Shoulder
I
here.
think it was a GBP AUD.
GBP AUD. GBP AUD, we already have the bearish candlestick on the daily. I started this one.
Will you guys jump in this trade as soon as the market opens?
Say that again.
Will you take the trade as soon as the market opens on this pair?
I'm gonna wait to see how it opens personally, and then I'll see. And then I'll see what I do. Like I want to see if this is going to have a reaction on Monday, if it's just going to continue the momentum. If I get on the 4 hour or a lower time frame, another like if I see that we keep going in the same direction as we should, I'll probably enter, but I still haven't figured out where I'm going to put my stop loss. How I will perhaps I will play with my entry here, but then it doesn't give me any interest to take this trade because the risk to reward is too low. I'm not sure. I'll see also if it's on, if perhaps Alex tomorrow on the Sunday swings, he will probably come up with other pairs and maybe they will be better than this one. So I don't know. I've been battling with this JBP AUD all last week, and I don't know that I want to do that again next week. So that's why it's not in my top three.
It looks like it hasn't rejected the neckline on the lower time frames.
Well, what I like on this one is that the 4 hour has another head and shoulder, right?
Hmm.
That I like, and that's why on Friday when I saw this, I took it. And it hasn't retested on the 4 hour because that would be here, right? So that could still happen. I don't know. But I do like this rejection. We are under the EMA. It's another head and shoulder inside a daily head and shoulder. So I kind of like that.
I
Yeah.
get a little confused on the head and shoulders. When you guys say neckline,
Mm.
what exactly do you mean by that?
What I understood, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, is that there's a shift of structure, right? So, for example, the neckline would be this. Right now, if I stop here, this is your higher high, and this is your higher low, right? Now, if I continue and so this is the structure. This is nothing for now. If I continue to go down, right? Now you have a shift of structure because now we broke below this higher low. So now we have a lower low and a lower high. So then you just wait for the retest of the previous structure point, sorry, to sell. That's how I understand it.
Yeah, that's how I understand it too, but it's just the wording's different, right?
So on the left, you have like your items. The fourth item all the way to the left,
On the way to the left. What
the
do you
left
think?
left, where you can select like your arrows,
So
text.
where there's measure.
Yeah.
What? This?
The extreme left. No, go to the extreme left on the
This one?
tools.
The extreme
Tools.
of your screen.
Okay.
Okay. The fourth one, if you,
You mean the head and shoulder?
oh yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you can use that one and it will tell you like the neckline and it will draw like left head and left.
Right. Yeah, but I've noticed that Alex doesn't, I went over the entire class about Head and Shoulders,
Mhm.
and he doesn't trade it like that. He doesn't account for for this he doesn't see it at all in the same way. So that's why I don't use that tool anymore.
Okay.
If you watch the recording, like I've been watching the recording
Mhm.
again yesterday about the Head and Shoulder. I think it was on session 5. Wait, no, it's not session 5. It's session 14. Or 11, I don't remember anymore. And he clearly explains it, like he doesn't use that dotted line anymore. He doesn't see it as uh he doesn't use that. You could see him sometimes use that tool, but for him what counts is the shift of structure and then retest to then sell. That's how I understand it, and it makes sense to me. Uh, I'm having some trouble with this tool as well, so I don't know. Like for here, it wouldn't be counted as a reversal pattern here.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
yeah,
Yeah, that class was on September 1st.
the which one?
Head and Shoulders class.
Okay.
First.
So basically, in the confluences under patterns, he or we usually look for a head and shoulders or a double top or a double bottom. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he mentioned that for him, his preferred one is definitely the Head and Shoulder. Um, but I don't see it all the time everywhere, the Head and Shoulders. Yeah.
And if you scroll left onto your graph, you
Yeah.
have the neckline of the Head and Shoulders circled, the little,
Yeah, I do.
yeah.
Right here.
So if anyone was wondering where it was, the neckline is what she has circled.
But sometimes it could get confusing, right? Because right here we're on the daily. I saw him draw his head and shoulder like this, but mine was like that before. I had mine like this, and that's why it was circled. And I can see that we're wicking into this area. We are retesting this one, not that one.
Yeah, this pair looks like a decent pair to sell.
Yeah. And well, we shall see. And the same.
Same for this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really like this one too, but we'll see.
I
Okay.
just need to get my funded account challenge done.
Good luck with that. Like that's very ballsy because I would not have done that. For me, like, I'm not ready for this yet. But it's nice that you've done it. I think John just joined us, and Josué too. Do you guys want to jump in? Do you have pairs you want to show us?
John just left.
Okay. Josué, is there something you want to add or you want to share? I can stop sharing my screen and you can share yours if you want.
He's at work.
Oh, okay. All right. So anything else?
No, I
I think
think we got everything.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I think we're ready to compare this to Alex's.
Yeah, that was going to be interesting. All right,
Yeah.
guys, thank you. We have this recorded. However, I do not know how to put this on Discord because I'm very clumsy on Discord. I never use this. I'll try to post the recording onto the Instagram chat, and then if whoever else wants to take it and post it on Discord, that would be great.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. Yeah, you too. Thank you. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow at the Sunday Swings, I guess.
Yep.
Yes.
We'll see everyone tomorrow.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks,
take care,
guys.
guys.
You
Yeah.
guys.
Enjoy your
You
weekend.
guys see you
That,
tomorrow.
Have
that
a
was
good one.
nice, Jasmine. That was nice, Jasmine.
No, you're welcome. Yeah, it was
I'm
good.
really happy that we're doing this.
Me
Yeah,
Our
too.
own
same.
version of swings.
Yeah, me too. It's very helpful.
All right.
Yes. Thank
Take
Uh,
care,
you.
guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, guys, but
It's nice.
before we go, I did wanted to thank William for building this group and like creating the Instagram and Discord and everything. And I think it's pretty nice that we are like connecting, even if we are like only 11, maybe in the future we'll be more or we'll be less. But I think it's great that we are building a community outside of the Center for Gay community because I mean the Center for Care community has over 5,000 members. So I think we have our small group that we chat, we connect, we give trade ideas. I think it will be great. And as Alex was saying, once you start like talking with everyone about trading, like seeing trading all the time, like getting like into it like every day, that's when you start like making profits. You
I
know,
totally
that's
agree.
that's when you stop seeing it as like a side income or just like a gamble and really getting into a market. And I think this helps us all to look at different ideas, look at the charts in a different way. And today I shared my charts, and of course, like if I'm wrong in something, let me know. Like if you guys see something completely different, let me know because, like for example, I was sharing one of my charts and uh, Jasmine told me about like, hey, like, are you actually gonna sell? And I said, yeah, because we have a lower point. But then I remember that that's on April, that's when the tariffs hit. So maybe that's why we had that lower point. But yeah, right now I'm thinking on that one of buying because of what Jasmine said. So I think we all uh, add up to having good trades all together.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, Armando, take what I say with a grain of salt, please, because I'm not an expert. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. But no, I totally agree. I think also I felt overwhelmed on the school community because of the amount of people and they're seeing different things and different pairs. And I know that we all learned the same way, so we kind of see the same things. To me, it's kind of reassuring. Um,
Mhm.
and I like that we are a smaller group, so it's easier to interact as well.
That's definitely the big one. And then what I'm gonna do since I'm also starting out, I'm just gonna like look at what you guys use yours as a guide. So I'm gonna like set up my higher lows and higher highs and my area of interest, and then compare it to see if I got it, closely enough correctly to what you guys have. So that way I know, like, okay, I'm on the right. I'm learning the right things. So yeah, appreciate it, everybody.
Sounds good. And Jared, if you see something that you don't agree or sounds weird to you, please let us know as well because like we can also make mistakes and like, oh, right, he's right. Like maybe this is not correct or something.
Okay.
Awesome. Have a good weekend, guys, and I'll upload the recording as soon as I can.
See you
Thank
guys
you.
tomorrow.
All
All
right,
right,
guys.
ciao.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.